Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well. So have you ever created a design where you scaled it and you've come up with multiple versions of the same design, but there was just a slight little change in it, and obviously because of that change you had to then go in through the monotonous task of changing all of the keywords for each design? Well, in today's episode I'm going to show you how we can use Microsoft Excel as a little hack to help with the keyword process. It's really simple to do and it's going to save you a lot of time. So with that said, let's get to it. So before we get into today's video, if you enjoy content like this pertaining to print on demand, Photoshop skills, Photopea skills, keywording, the whole bit, then I'd like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to hit the like button, and please do click on the bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time that I upload a new video to my channel. Now, before we jump onto the computer, I just want to explain a little bit about what's going to go on. I'm going to create a design with you using a very popular platform known as Placeit, and then we're going to come up with a bunch of long tail keyword phrases that are going to give us results less than 1,000, so that we can come up with a base idea or a base list of keywords that we're going to be using, and then we're going to use Microsoft Excel to help us quickly change particular keywords in those phrases so that we can use it in our other scale designs. It's really simple to do, doesn't take a lot of time, and I think it's going to save you a lot of time in your own uploading process. So let's jump onto my computer so that I can show you how it's done. Okay everybody, here we are now on my computer, and whenever I'm creating a design, if I don't want to use Photoshop, my next go-to program, or rather software package, is this online website called Placeit, and it's an amazing website. If you haven't used it or you don't know of it, I would definitely recommend that you watch the video that I published earlier on how to use Placeit. I will also leave a link to this website in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so if you do end up purchasing anything from that website and you do so through the link, I do get a small commission, which obviously goes towards helping support this channel. So thank you in advance for doing so. But in terms of today's episode, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to go into designs here, and I come down and I just clicked on t-shirt designs. Now I've already done that, and I went down along the left-hand categories, and as you can see here, I chose summer because the design that I want to create is going to have a summer theme. At the time of publishing this video, we're in June, summer is just around the corner, so I think it would be a great idea to create a design for this too as well. Okay, so as I was creating summer, this first thumbnail actually caught my attention and got the creative juices flowing in my head in terms of coming up with a very interesting design. So I clicked on it, and basically we got to this particular page where we can actually modify and obviously tweak this design to make it obviously unique and something which I can upload, and will be obviously something that I've created. Okay, I went ahead and actually created something, and basically it's going to look like this, and it says summer fun, tacos and sun. And I'm going to go through it very, very quickly to show you how I did it. So if we go back to the original, we're going to start with the text. I'm just going to change hello to summer fun, and I'll go down to the next one and type in tacos and sun. Okay, and after I had my text in, all right, I wanted to change the graphic. So obviously summertime, the sun is associated with summer, so we're going to click on this field over here and change summer to the word sun, and see what place it brings up for us. And obviously we're just going to scroll down till we find the graphic that I used. There's quite a number of graphics here. Placeit is amazing for clip arts too as well. Alright, so there it is. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to change the graphic icon to the sun, as you can see here. And now what I want to do is I want to add another graphic. Obviously, since the topic is tacos, we're going to add the word tacos. So we're just going to click on collapse over here, and we get this button here where we click on add another graphic. And then in the search field down below, let's just bring it down over here, we're going to type in tacos. Okay, and as we wait for Placeit to populate the clip art area with taco clip arts, we're just going to scroll down until we find the one that we wanted, and this is it right here. So I'm going to click on that, We'll wait for a few moments for Placeit to put it in. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do some placement and resizing to make sure that the design is the way we like it. So let's grab Tacos and Sun. We're going to move that down for now. And we're going to move Summer Fun up a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to increase the size of the tacos. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll move it down until we get that nice purple line over there, which shows us that our clip art is centered. And now what we want to do is we want to change the color scheme a little bit to make it a little bit more uniform. And when I want to choose a nice color palette, my go-to website is schemecolor.com, which I'm going to bring up on the screen here for you. Okay, Scheme Color is amazing. I'm not affiliated with them. I just love their services, so I always use it. And what I'll do is I just click in the word summer over here or whatever keyword I'm looking for, and it just gives me a whole slew of color palettes associated with the word summer, which I can go through. And for this particular exercise, I chose Retro Summer number 2, which I have over here. And what's great about Scheme Color is that it gives you the hex codes at the bottom over here to make life easier for me when I'm actually putting in and trying to find the right colors that I want to use. So let's just take this page off screen here. Same with this one. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to change this blue color in the back over here. So we're going to change the circle color. And what I want for the circle color, let's just see what we used over here. Yep, we want to use this nice blue over here. So in order to change the colors, what we want to do is we want to click on More. All right, and then down over here is where we put in the hex code. Now the hex code for the color of blue that I want to use is 48BCD7. And then I hit the tab key and it takes me to the color here. I just click on choose and voila, the circle color is changed to the blue that I want. Okay, now the sun outline, I want to give it a little bit of a dark, rich blue color to contrast against the yellow that I'm eventually going to use for the sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this here, and then I'm going to go to the accent. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on More, and the hex code for the dark blue from Scheme Color is showing 0B3D6F. Hit the tab key, and then I'm going to click Choose. All right, and it's already starting to look really, really great. All right, and I'm going to close that, and I'm going to change the main color. So the main color for the yellow that they provided for the sun, well, after I click on More, is going to be FABB01. Hit the tab key, click on Choose, and obviously that yellow is down over there. Now I want to do the same thing with respect to the tacos. Now the tacos, I'm going to give it, so we're going to choose More, and we're going to choose the same yellow as the sun. All right, so we're going to go to FABB01, hit the tab key, click on Choose, okay, and then sort of like the ground beef and what have you inside there, we're going to use the orange that they provided. So we're going to close that, we're going to choose the accent, click on More, and then we're going to choose F25930, the tab key, and click on Choose. All right, and now we have a nice balanced color palette where everything goes good together in terms of color temperature and whatnot. Now we'll close that window, and what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the background, because it's very important that whenever we download something from Placeit for uploading onto a design like a t-shirt, we always want to make sure that the background is transparent. And to do so, you're just going to click on this sort of icon over here. All right, you can see it's all zeros here, so click on that, and boom, the background disappears. All right, now what we'll do is we're going to just increase Summer Fun a little bit. So I'm going to grab the handles and increase the size of there, making sure that we're centered. All right, and we'll move that a little bit to the side. Now, the last thing that we want to do is to make sure that the text color matches something in the design. And in this particular case, given the fact that the accents are dark blue, we're going to make sure that the color of the text is dark blue as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this icon over here, and we're going to click on More, and we'll change the hex code for dark blue. So that's going to be 0B3D6F. Hit the tab key and then Choose. All right, we'll close that window, and then we'll do the same thing for Tacos and Sun. Now, because of the fact that we already chose that blue and we inserted it, that is right over here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on that, and automatically tacos and sun changes to a dark blue. All right, and then what we'll do is we're just going to increase the size a little bit more and make sure that summer fun is centered. We're going to bring it a little bit closer. Okay, and once we're happy with it, we're going to download it. Okay, so now I've downloaded it. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to come up with some keyword phrases that's going to match with this design. And one of the things that I always do is I open up a Word document and I come up with a bunch of keyword phrases by researching on Redbubble. In the interest of time, I went ahead and I came up with a list on my Word document here. Okay, so as you can see, we have summer fun, tacos and sun, summer beach fun tacos, tacos and fun in the sun, summer sun and tacos, happy tacos and sun, and then obviously we have these other ones below too as well. Now, why did I choose them? Well, basically, I chose them because prior to starting this video, I went into Redbubble and I did some keyword research, okay? And what I always do is I always try to find keyword phrases where the results on Redbubble are going to be less than 1,000, okay? I still want a little bit of action there because obviously if there's some competition for each of those results, it shows me that people are designing for it, and if people are designing for it, it also means that there's the possibility that people are searching for that keyword phrase too as well, okay? But anything more than 1,000, I start putting on an amber light, and if it jumps, more than 5,000 and onwards, more often than not, I don't even consider it because I will think that that keyword phrase is far too saturated, and the chances of my design being found is going to be next to nil at best. So I want to make sure that I'm giving my designs the best possibility of being seen and found and hopefully making a sale. All right. Now, if you're interested and you haven't seen it, I do have some videos which shows how to come up with keyword phrases and also what I do in order to get my designs found. I'll have those videos linked in the description below so that you can watch them in greater depth and obviously gain a greater appreciation of what you need to do in order to increase the chances of having your designs found. But just to give you a quick overview here, we've got one tab here, Summer Beach Fun Tacos, brought back 102 results. Tacos and Fun in the Sun, 30 results. Summer Sun and Tacos, 44 results. Happy Tacos and Sun, 45. Party Fun and Tacos, 212, which I think is the highest one. Vacation Sun and Tacos, 50. Let's go back to the top over here. Holiday Summer Fun and Tacos, 22. Funny Summer Sun Taco Fun, 43. So what I did here was I took the keywords from my design. I also brought about, certain emotions and what is normally associated with summer. And I used those keywords and I intermixed them together in order to create a keyword phrase that makes sense and obviously brings up these particular results on Redbubble. So we got about two more here. Summer Tacos and Fun had 100 results. And Summer Fun Tacos quote 125 results. Okay, so here we're going to go into the magic of Excel. So what I've done here is I created a list on Word, and then what I did was I opened up a Microsoft Excel. So let's bring that into the screen here. Okay, and I typed all of the keywords on one row separated by a comma. That way, if I just click on that cell, right click and choose copy, and I go into Redbubble. So let's do that right now just so I can show you. We're going to create new work. All right, and if we had to bring up this design to upload, so we'll just wait for it to load. It's loading up off screen, and I'm going to click and drag it into upload new work. Okay, so if it's uploaded here, in the tag section over here, if I right click in it and choose paste, because I copied it from Excel, it's going to give me all of my keywords separated by a comma. So that's already a great help in terms of speeding up the process. Now, what if we want to create multiple versions of the design but change the word tacos to another food item or alcoholic beverage or any other keyword? What can we do to help expedite this process so we don't have to go into all of these keywords and literally manually change the word tacos to whatever the keyword that we want to insert in the design? Well, this is where Excel comes into play. So I have my Excel sheet over here, and let me show you what words we're going to change to. So I'm came up with a short list of words that I want to change tacos for. So we got pizza, burritos, nachos, hamburgers, hot dogs, cocktails, margaritas, pina coladas, and parties. A lot of things that tend to be normally associated with summer. Boy, I'm getting hungry. All right, so what we're going to do, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 different keywords that we're going to be changing for. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this window off screen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this list of keywords that contains the word tacos 9 times. So I'm just going to Control C on the keyboard, and I'm going to skip a line each time. So I'm going to click on the second line below, and I'm going to hit Control V. And then I'm going to do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now I've got 9 copies of my original keywords, phrases, and here's where I'm going to have Microsoft Excel helping me to quickly change the word tacos to whatever the new keyword is from the list. So the first word is pizza. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto this, obviously the first duplicated list that I have here, and on the keyboard I'm going to hit Control F. All right, and when I hit Control F, it's going to bring me up this window here. Now by default it goes to find what, but we don't want find what. What we want to do is we want to tell Excel find a particular keyword and replace it. So in order to do that, we have to click on this tab here, replace. So we're going to choose find what. In this particular case is going to be tacos, and we're going to replace the word with pizza. Okay, now be very careful here. Let's go through these tabs. If we click replace all, every single list on the spreadsheet is going to change tacos to pizza. We don't want that. We just want Excel to find all of the words pertaining to tacos in this particular list, the second one here, and change just those to the word pizza. Okay, so we're just going to hit replace, and when we hit replace and we move it on, we can see here that we've got pizza, 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 pizza. Well, you get the idea. So we've got pizzas. Now we'll go to the second one, and we don't need to change the word tacos because tacos is the word that we want to change in this one, and all we want to do is we're going to replace with burritos. Click replace, and they've all changed to burritos. We go to the next one. All right, instead of burritos, we're going to choose nachos. Oops, spelled it properly, right? Click replace, and now they've changed to nachos. And Excel automatically goes down to the next list for me to change. Okay, so instead of nachos, we're going to have hamburgers. Okay, click replace, and then goes up the next one. Instead of hamburgers, we're going to have hot dogs. Replace, and then after hot dogs, we'll have cocktails. Replace. Next one, after cocktails, margaritas. Replace. After margaritas, pina coladas. Replace. And the last one, instead of pina coladas, we're going to have parties. Okay, so obviously that will help expedite the process, help you to upload your keywords a lot faster, which then gives you a lot more time to create more designs so that you can upload and hopefully branch out and make more sales. Okay, so now that we have this, all we need to do is just going to shrink down the window a little bit. Now let's assume for a moment that this was the one pertaining to pizza, okay? And I want to copy all of the keyword phrases that I use with the word pizza in it. Well, I just click on the Microsoft Excel. I'm going to hit Control C to copy, and then I'll go into the tags window, hit Control A or Command A on a Mac to highlight, and then Control V, and obviously the word pizza comes up. All right, when we're done, we bring up the Microsoft Excel. Next one, burritos, Control C. Over here, Control A, Control V to paste, and we've got burritos. So it's that simple and can really help save you a lot of time. So there you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. Sometimes the most unsuspecting software programs can be really helpful with our uploading process, help cut down on the monotony of creating and changing those keywords over and over and over again. And it's something which is simple to do. So enjoy using this new hack to help speed up your uploading process. But for today, that's all I've got. So as always, be safe, be well, stay creative. Bye for now.